Hello, I am a conservative, and homeless people are a nuisance to me in Oregon. I would like them to go away.
Are Republicans heartless?
Well, you can't say that because it's classist and racist. I don't care that it's classist and racist. Those are not values that mean anything to me. I want them to go away. Well, that's not very Christian of you. You claim to be a Christian. Christianity is what I say it is. I want them to go away. Well, how do you propose to do that if you don't want them to have services? My proposal is that we throw them in jail and intimidate them with law enforcement. That's really horrible. A lot of these people are just really already down on their luck. I don't know how to reach you through any means other than your own personal humanity and compassion. Do you have a solution that's going to fix the homeless problem? Not one that's going to be immediate or involve intimidating people. Then I'm going to vote for a far-right extremist who is going to claim that they're going to fix the problem through law enforcement and intimidation. But then that person is also going to do a lot of damage to the rest of the state, including our environment, which is going to hurt farmers. I do not want to acknowledge that. That is not my problem. I am not a farmer.
So this TikTok by the Magdalene Rose points out the way Republicans seem to think about the world. And to be clear, it's not even just Republicans that do this. A lot of people who even call themselves liberals end up doing this as well. People get into this mindset of really only caring about what affects them personally and wanting immediate solutions to anything that makes them uncomfortable. Unfortunately, in the United States, we have just rampant individualism and main character syndrome that leads people to support overtly reactionary people and policies in our government. And I really wish that I had some sort of easy answer to this, but the unfortunate reality is there are a lot of Republicans that really only view themselves as the only person of consequence. And so when it comes to other people existing around them, they feel perfectly comfortable enacting extreme violence against them. Whether that be your random person yelling at a customer service representative, or somebody supporting policies that enact brutal state violence against marginalized people. Fundamentally, these people really only care about their personal comfort. But really, there's something that I want to get through here that's really important. This type of thinking will make your life worse. Even if you think you won't be affected by the next policy, the reality is, at some point, you will. If you don't like homeless people being in the streets around you, and so you support policies to physically remove them from the area that you're living in, as opposed to policies to actually make sure that they're housed, because storming in with police is just a faster response, the reality is, you might be part of a group that somebody else finds annoying, or that somebody else has some sort of bigoted views towards, and they might want to do the same thing to you. And right now, we are literally witnessing that with Republicans who are actively pushing anti-LGBTQ laws. To be clear, Republicans have introduced a bill at the federal level that would in many ways ban gay and trans folks from public life by threatening federal funding for any institution that allows any mention of queer folks' existence around anybody under the age of 10, which literally creates a situation then where people in the community are actively incentivized to further marginalize queer folks around them for the purpose of protecting their federal funds for whatever institution they're a part of. But unfortunately, because a lot of people have this mentality of, well, it's not going to affect me, so I don't know if I really care about that right now, I just want to live my life, then these things happen, and then it just only gets worse, and it escalates from here. And this has happened in countless places. The First They Came For poem exists for a reason. And so, what is going to happen when we have an extremely militarized police department, and we've criminalized homelessness, and then they throw all of the homeless people in jail? Do you really think that those police officers are just going to turn around and treat everybody else nicely? Because that's what police officers in the United States are known for? No, those police officers are going to find other people to hunt down. So I know a lot of people have this mentality of their own personal convenience and comfort and wanting to prioritize that. But you have to understand that if we want to make a better society, if you want to keep the comfort that you have in life, you need to have solidarity with the most marginalized, and you have to be willing to at least support politicians who are willing to do the long-term work to improve people's lives. who are willing to do the long-term work to make sure that we are actually solving the problem of homelessness, not by criminalizing homelessness, but by actually providing housing and things like that. That we are actually doing the work as a society to care for each other. Because at the end of the day, if everyone is only caring for themselves, then nobody is caring for you.